Hey guys! So I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about a few things that I picked up. Obviously, just want to make it clear that I'm aware of everything that's going on in the world right now and what type of situation we have going on here. And the only reason I'm doing this video is so that we can kind of get our minds off of everything and just look at some fun things. So a lot of the stuff I had picked up just within the last couple of months. So some of them might not be new because I know the US gets everything before us. So you guys might be like, that's not new at all, but it's new to me and I haven't seen it here in Canada. So I could be wrong, but sorry, hair all over the place. I could be wrong, but it might be here, but this is the first time I've seen it. So to start off, I do have a few things that are more like fashion. This is like a local business near me, so I think anybody can pick them up even if you're not from Canada. So these are from Zenchi's. These are my new scrunchies. I've had these ones for a little while. There's also a taupe one, which I think I misplaced, but this one is so cute. This one is called the Baddie, and they're really, really good quality. If you can see, they're made really strong, and it's thick. So they also have petite ones. Like when I first got this, I was like, oh my god, this is massive, because I have tiny wrists, so this is huge. But it's really good for people who like to do like top knots. And then I have this is the Dusty Rose, which I love. Like I love taupe and Dusty Rose. That's kind of my jam. So I really like that one. This is also the regular size. And then I got the petite in the snake skin. This is a newer one that they just came out with, which is so cute. So this one you can see is more fitted to my wrist. So I really like that one. And then I did also pick up some earrings. So sorry if you didn't hear that. That was from my Zenchi's. So if you go to their Instagram, they have a page that's really cute with a lot of different scrunchies on there. There's like mommy and me ones also, which I love. So those ones are extra small. And then I did pick up some earrings. If you go to Mira Designs on Instagram, they have the cutest earrings. I'm wearing a pair right now. So these ones are, don't mind my sideburns there. These ones are the gold. So these ones are gold and then they're just silver. I think they're stainless steel, which I really like. I wanted to wear these ones today because they kind of go with my hoodie. And then these ones are the turquoise and rose gold, which are so cute. I think these would be so cute for summer. Like, look at them. At first I was like, oh, I don't know if, like, I'm not really super into color, but I tried them and they're beautiful. These ones are one of my favorites. These are called Brown Stripe with rose gold. If we could focus. They're so pretty. So they're quite big. They're, I think, 12 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. So they do kind of take up your whole earlobe, but I like that. I'm really into studs, and I like that they stay on my ears. It's not like drooping. So yeah, I really like those. And then these ones are the glitter leopard. I think these ones are like pretty hot sellers. So you can see they're kind of like geometric. And they have the glitter in there, and then the rose gold. And then these ones are like a marbled earring, which I really like. I love white earrings. Black and white earrings, I don't know, I think they just make such a statement. So those ones are really cute too. And they're very inexpensive. So that's why I ordered so many pairs. And they came pretty quickly. So they took about a week, but I mean, that's during this whole thing. So that's pretty good. I did pick up a few things from Ulta and from Sephora. Ulta made that, what am I trying to say? Placed that order is what I'm trying to say a little while ago. So that one takes longer, obviously, because it's coming from the US. So what I picked up from Ulta, I had tried these minis, the It Cosmetics minis, and these aren't new. I'm sure you know that already. And this one is in the oil-free matte, and that is light. But as you can see, light is dark. And then the color correcting full coverage cream plus anti-aging serum. I think this is just the original. This one is in light as well. So I tried both of these, and what I was doing to make sure the color matched my skin tone was just mix it with my regular foundation. So I just take like a teeny drop of one of these and then just mix in my Infallible as well. But because these were too dark, I'm like, I don't want to have to do this all the time. I ended up picking up the full size of the color correcting full coverage cream plus anti-aging hydrating serum. I do have a combination skin type, but I find when I mix these two together, it's still kind of cold out where I live, so I'm not really like that oily yet. In summertime it might be too much, but right now it's good. So I just mix these two together. I find this is like creamy and kind of thick. This just shears it out a tiny bit, so I mix kind of like one pump of both of these for my whole face. And I really like it. It's nice and brightening. It's not, I don't know, it just doesn't really like settle into my wrinkles or fine lines. Sorry, I don't know. It's on my lip there. But yeah, I like that it doesn't settle. Like, it looks very like illuminated. I follow the Bombshell Suite on Instagram. She's awesome. If you haven't checked her out, I think I probably talked about her in my last video. She talks about these all the time, and so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pick it up already. And then also from Ulta, I grabbed this, a little mini mascara. This is the Lash Brag, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag. I'll show you the look of the wand. This is my favorite type of wand. I always use the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. Oh my gosh. Of course my fire alarm is going off right now. Which is this wand right here. So very similar. The only thing I noticed, I really like this mascara, but the only thing I noticed about it is that it's super dry like right off the bat. So I'm wearing it today. So it did a really good job at kind of giving me volume. But yeah, what I noticed is that I like my mascara dry, on the drier side. So basically when I open a mascara, I like it the best after about a week or so. And this one is already like that. So I'm worried that this would dry out super quickly right off the bat, which scares me because it's expensive. Like even for this, it was $18. So it's kind of a rip-off when I can just buy this, and this will last me about a month, and it's about $7. So that's just something to think about. It's still really nice. If you want to try it out, I would go with the mini first, and it could just be drier because it's a mini. I'm not sure. So I also, what did I get in my Ulta order? Oh, this. Oh my gosh, it's right in front of my face. The Mega Glow Hello Halo Blush Lighter from Wet n Wild. Oh my gosh, so annoying. Of course my boyfriend is cooking and has that going off every 2 seconds. So this one is in After Sex Glow. So pretty. If you swatch it, it actually reminds me so much of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy. Actually, I almost feel like it's brighter. Like, that is beautiful. Excuse my dry hands. I've been washing them like a psycho, of course. And then this is the other side, which is that kind of corally blushy side. I wouldn't use that as a blush. I would use it more as like a topper to a blush. If you do have a deeper skin tone, that might look really pretty as a highlighter. But yeah, I just used it as a topper the other day, and it's working really nice for me. So that is a winner. I think it was maybe $5-6, maybe not even. And then I just picked up another, they did have a sale on the Tarte Shape Tape. I think it was about 50% off, so it was 19 Canadian dollars instead of like 50 Canadian dollars when you order off of the site, which is insane. It's usually, I think, maybe 35-ish, but with shipping and everything, you almost pay about $50, which is nuts. So I can't wait to get Ulta here. A couple other things I just grabbed at the drugstore was the CoverGirl True Blend powder. I love this. I didn't think I would like it that much because I'm not really like a pressed powder girl. I use the Fit Me just like on the T-zone, but this is so smooth and so soft, and it doesn't accentuate your pores, just kind of like smooths everything over. That's what it looks like. And this is in translucent fair. So yeah, I've been enjoying that. I used to always use, I've talked about this a billion times too, the Radiant Loose Powder Foundation by from Nude by Nature in Ivory. But yeah, I've kind of been replacing it with this. So this is much cheaper and does just as good of a job. Just smooths everything over. Yeah, really like it. What else? This is also from drugstore. This is the Annabelle Perfect Blush. I don't know if this is available in the US. I know this is available in Canada, of course. But Young, Wild, and Polished was talking about this, Nicole. She did a little blush declutter, and she was talking about this color in particular, and we had it at my work, so I picked it up. It's called Pronto. This is what I'm wearing today. My lighting, for some reason, looks like I look darker in person than I look in my phone. But yeah, so you can't really see it that well, but this is the color here. So pretty. Nice nude color. I'm going to be doing a video. I ordered the Natasha Denona retro palette also, but it hasn't come yet. So I was hoping I could do this before or earlier, but what am I talking about? I don't know what I'm saying. What I meant to say was I wanted to do this video now because I don't know how long it's going to take for that palette to come. So when it does come, I'm going to do like a fashion, because I have an H&M haul and a Dynamite haul. So I'm going to include that with my Natasha Denona retro palette review. And then I also bought this at the drugstore, which is the Burt's Bees liner. This is in brown. So I thought that this was a liquid liner because it just looks like a liquid liner. I don't know. It doesn't look like a pencil to me because it's thicker. Anyways, it is just a mechanical pencil. That's what I'm wearing today. And it stays on all day. It's really nice. I like the color. It's like a deep brown. I have no complaints about this. It's really nice. The only thing is if you like a very fine point, you might not like that, but I've been really enjoying it. So I wanted to talk about the e.l.f. palettes. I was gonna do a whole video on them and do a look with them. This one actually just broke and I'm pissed because this is my favorite one. This is Pumpkin Pie. I like these palettes. They're only $3, so if you're looking for like a nice inexpensive palette, then these would be really nice. But I just have better palettes, so I wouldn't say I use them all the time. I'll just show you a few of the shades. So they do swatch really nice. I don't want to break that one even more. I'm so upset that happened. Try to swatch them on my arm. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst. Why did I put them in the worst spot? So there are the swatches. That's Pumpkin Pie. I do have a few others. I'm not going to show them. I'm sure you've seen them already. But they're really nice. They're not my favorite shadows, but very inexpensive. And there's good payoff. Some are better than others. That's one of the better ones, which is why I'm upset that it broke, because I have to order them online. I haven't seen them in stores here. Well, I haven't really looked because I've been at my house the whole time, but yeah. And I also ordered the e.l.f. bronzer and blush. So this is the Forever Sun Kissed bronzer. Really nice, not too warm. Not too cool. It's kind of like right in the middle. It's really nice. This is the one that I usually use. Hang on. I think I've talked about this before too. This is just Private Island from Fenty. This is a brand new one. I didn't want to show you my dirty one. So you could see the color difference between this one and this one. This one does look a lot warmer. I am wearing this one just like around my hairline. And then this one I'm wearing just to contour. I've been just contouring with bronzer lately and not contour. I find contour is getting a little bit too harsh. So yeah, I've just been doing that. So that one's the Fenty. And then e.l.f. The e.l.f. one is really nice, especially for the price. Fenty, obviously, you know, is a little on the pricier side. And then I did pick up a blush too. I haven't worn it that often because I've been wearing that Pronto one like almost every single day. But this one is called Always Earthy, and it's a primer infused blush. Really nice. I like just like neutral. As you can tell, this is what I do all the time. I've been using my, I've been trying to use palettes that I haven't used in a while. So I've been using my Soft Glam, and I've just been using that one like every single day. And I love it. So that's the blush. Really nice. Lots of pigment, good payoff. I like it a lot. And another drugstore item that I got was the CoverGirl Melting Pout Vinyl Vow in Nudist Dream. So this is it right here. You could see it's got, like, if you look closely, you can kind of see there's like a little sparkle to it. It's not like glittery or anything. There's a teeny tiny little sparkle in there. It does come off a little more warm than it actually looks on the lips. So I'm already wearing something. I'm wearing the Bare Minerals Cult and Hemp, but those are no longer available, which make me so sad. So I'll just put this one over top. So yeah, been really liking that one. It's kind of like a thicker gloss. You don't really need to put a lot on. It's not sticky. It's nice and like creamy. I would kind of compare it to if you've tried like the, what are they called? French pressed glosses from Bare Minerals. Not Bare Minerals. Bite. In like flat white. I would say that this is kind of similar. And then I did pick up a few things from Sephora. Like I said, this is just the Morphe palette in 9A. I think that's showing up pretty true to color. Might even be, it's actually a little bit warmer than it's showing up. This is what it actually looks like. So when I do it up close, it's actually closer to this. I really like it. I don't really have any complaints about it. It's not my favorite again. I don't really know why I bought it. I already have like a billion colors like that, and I'm much more into the Soft Glam than I am the Morphe palette. But they go on really nicely. I have no issues with it. And yeah, I would say that could be like a skip it. But if you want to buy something less inexpensive than the Anastasia palettes, definitely grab the Morphe ones because I think they're just as good. Little less fallout, but I'm just used to that one. So yeah. And I also picked up the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush. This is a smaller size. There's a bigger one than this. And this is the Brazilian Crush Body Mist, Body Fragrance Mist, and the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel. So this is the mini. As you can see, it's pretty small. It's about the size of my hand. It's 90 milliliters. I don't use it for my whole body. I'll just use it like on the top part of my body because I'm trying to use it sparingly. And then I'll just use like Dove or whatever else on the bottom. And then this is what the bottle looks like. So there's two caps. There's this guy and this guy. And they smell so nice. I wasn't going to get it because it's too expensive. I was looking at the actual fragrance for Sol de Janeiro, but I read so many reviews saying it doesn't even last, and they're like, you're better off just getting the Brazilian Crush Mist. And I'm like, okay, well, it's like $60 cheaper, so I ended up just getting this. You do have to, like, I'll still smell it at the end of the day, but very light, so very faint. So I would just, I mean, I don't mind spraying body mist 2 times if I have to. So it's not a big deal to me. If I have to like spray it halfway through the day again, that's not a huge deal. I'd rather just save money. And yeah, and I find with this, they just go nicely together because you already smell nice from your shower, and then you just layer this on. From what I've heard, the Bum Bum cream or Boom Boom cream, if you layer that with the body mist, then it will especially last all day. I don't have that. I didn't buy it because I'm cheap. And yeah, I just wanted those two because they're both the mini sizes. And I really, really like them. But yeah, if you are planning on buying the fragrance, just know that it's not going to last as long from what I've heard from the reviews that I've read. And that one doesn't last long either, so you may as well get that one. And I also got this as a gift, the Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser from Drunk Elephant. So I've used quite a bit of it. It's a tiny size, like you can see, it's teeny tiny. I haven't tried, I think there's like a charcoal mask that you can mix with this. I haven't tried that yet, but this I've really been enjoying. I just take my finger, slather it all over my face. I use it on my eyes too, and then just use a cloth, and then I'll do a double cleanse with my, I think it's my Neutrogena Hydro Boost cleanser, and that's it, because it does have hyaluronic acid. I was going to say salicylic acid. I always want to say that. Hyaluronic acid. So I like that, so it kind of helps to plump up the skin. I like to do a double cleanse to really get rid of all my makeup. And then I also got the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder, which is this guy here. And I really like it. I was always using this one, the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder. They're both really nice. They're both really smooth under the eye. I heard a lot of people were getting this and it was broken already. Mine wasn't broken, thank God, because I would have been upset. I think these are about at least $30. But I had no issue with mine breaking. What I usually do is just set my under eye with a beauty blender, and then I'll go in with a dry beauty blender. This is just an e.l.f. sponge. I don't want to say beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender. I usually use my Sonia Kashuk sponge to blend it out, and then I'll take this dry, go in my powder with that, and then just set it with that. So yeah, I think that is everything that I've purchased in the last little while and really been liking. Yeah, a lot of things, like I said, you can find alternatives for if you don't want to spend as much money. The Morphe, the e.l.f. bronzer and blush are super nice. Sol de Janeiro, you can just get the mini sizes, then it'll last you a while. And then the earrings, I love these scrunchies from Zenchi's, really nice. I wear them often, especially now because I've been wearing my hair up so often. I'm like, I don't care to do my makeup or hair. Yeah, and that's everything. So I'm going to be back doing a video with the clothes that's coming in. I think my Dynamite order just shipped, so that should be here in a few days, so I'll do that, and my H&M haul as well, and hopefully my retro palette from Natasha Denona will be here also. So I hope everybody is safe and healthy, and wash your hands, people, and stay in if you can. Yeah, take good care of yourself, and if anybody is sick, I pray that you will be healed and get better quickly. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like the content. Okay, thanks. Love ya.